This is the deadliest street in America. Or at least it was.
It's called Doyers Street, and it's the only street in Manhattan that isn't straight.
So where in New York City am I? Why are so many people getting killed? And why is this street curved while others aren't? It's a small street, just 200 feet from end to end in the middle of Chinatown. And as I stand here, there's a barber shop, a restaurant, and a lot of rain. From the beginning, the street has had kind of a storied past. In 1994, when they did a census, the FBI said more people died on this street in history than anywhere else in the United States. It's true.
In the past, it's been called the nerve center of Chinatown, the heart of the East, and where the Nam Wam Tea Parlor opened in 1927.
Times have definitely changed though, given the paintings on the streets. This street was also home to the Tong gangs. And during the early 1900s, this bend behind me was nicknamed the Bloody Angle, after the numerous killings that were committed here by the Chinatown gangs. Hatchets were also used frequently here to cut people down in cold blood, which is where we get the term hatchet man or hatchet job from. Here's also a fact about Chinatown and Manhattan that many people mix up. This area is primarily Cantonese, not Mandarin, as the Canton region was the first to immigrate to the United States. And so there exists a distinct separation between this area of Chinatown and Manhattan and the later Mandarin Queens area of New York City. But what about this bend? Why is it here in an otherwise so geometrical city? Well, the street was named after Heinrich Doyer, a Dutch man who owned this land back in the 1700s. So perhaps he had it carved this way for loading horses. But the famous H.L. Mencken once pointed out in 1926 that the street serves actually no logical purpose. And he's right. Doyers is a one-way street that leads out to the Bowery behind me, which is great. But Doyers Street can only be accessed by Pell. And Pell Street is a one-way street that can only be accessed by the Bowery. So as Doyers empties onto the Bowery, it takes you just a few yards from where you started. Essentially just a negative feedback loop. Mencken called Doyers, quote, a crazy street that there never has been any excuse for. And I kind of agree with him. But it makes for a pretty good walking street. Or for murdering. Given by the paintings on the sidewalk.
I went the wrong way. Like the numerous killings that took place here by the people don't talk like that. I'm recording.
We're gonna walk back.
Okay. Recording.
But oh, you're good, man. Pell Street. Oh, Dave.
We're recording.
Cut. Hurry. It takes you, what's the line? It takes you just a few feet farther south.
No, that was good! That was good! All you need to say from where you started!
I know, it's too many F's.
Okay.
Too many F's.
Okay.
Farther.
Recording.
Mencken called Doyers because it takes southbound traffic.
You should have me in the background. You look so great!
I hope we got that shot.